scoot in.
What's up, y'all? We're at the Most Dope. We have a few guests tonight. We have Jules.
Yo.
Welcome, Jules.
Yo, what's up?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm blessed.
Thanks for coming on out, man. We appreciate you coming out, man,
course,
joining the podcast. We got Dynamite over here back on the podcast.
What up?
We got D-Cross. D-Cross. And we got the Queen Bee over here.
Right here.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Hey, Most Dope Podcast. This is episode 12 or 13. I'm not even sure at this point, but we keep uploading them. We keep doing them, and it's great to have content. We're going to start off, man. We gotta talk to Jules first and foremost, man. Yeah, we got to put Jules right on the spot, man. We're just kicking you into the deep end, man. You better be able to paddle water.
Wow, let's go, man. It's been a minute, but thanks for having me.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself. Give us a quick synopsis, quick background, 2-3 minutes. Tell us what you've been doing and what you got going on, man.
All right, man. Mainly, I'm just doing private gigs.
All right.
Here to support other DJs as well.
Yeah.
You see me out there, I'm just like showing love to everybody. There's so many DJ friends that are like legit 100%, like with my,
good group,
my
good
circle,
community.
yeah, including you guys as well, but just staying low key. But the last 2 months I've been going out.
Hey, so let me ask you about that, man. Going out, do any of your friends hit you up and just think that you're living this party lifestyle?
Yeah, actually, that's what they say. They're like, hey, I thought you were injured.
I mean, I think we can ask that of all of us. Do we have a family or friends that think our life is just one big party?
Right? I think everybody thinks that, but at the end of the day, it's a job.
It is work.
Yes,
it's work.
yes.
We're standing there for 5 to 6 hours DJing, doing that. You know what I mean? It gets tiring.
Not including the preps, setting up.
Oh yeah, before, after,
or even home time when you're putting together your library or
put your crates together. Yeah,
everything. It's work.
Yeah,
they don't understand that. They think that we're up there partying the whole time.
Yeah.
It's you still got to control the whole atmosphere too. So
all we're up there doing is counting.
Counting the beats.
And the hours going by.
All we do is count. We look at the clock, man. We look at the BPM. We look at the clock, man.
I noticed though, like just being out in the scene, like I feel like, man, like I know like every one of us, all of us could mix, but the style of mixing nowadays is different from where I used. Because I used to do clubs in the '90s and early 2000s, and I stopped. Like we can talk about like a little bit like 2003 when I met the Lord. Like I kind of stepped down. I stepped down. And then I went back in again because like this is a talent, a God-given talent. You know what I mean? All I do is play music, to get everybody hyped up, get that, good feeling around, the party. You know what I mean? Like you're the life of the party. You know what I mean? Like without you right there, like party's dead.
Yep, that's pretty much what it is. Like said to this guys too. At the end of the day, we are the center of attention, and without us, I mean, you could have a band. But what's the
they can only play for so long.
Yeah, they're going to stay for so long. And even that, for 5 hours, they get tired too.
They get tired
they have
2
their
hours.
stops.
Yeah.
We don't get a stop.
We don't stop, They take a break. They take a break in between. Like
we can't. I'm having to run to the bathroom, run right back while I'm still playing the same song. So,
Exactly.
Hey, what is the bathroom song, man?
Man, it just...
What's the bathroom song?
Something long, depends. I couldn't even say.
Rapper's Delight?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good start.
I'll try to go into Mexican music. That's probably the longest thing. So if you know how that is, it is more spread out.
All right.
I'm able to at least go there, but
but it's different. So like I said, I do that, and I'm also on the group 99.3. I'm there every like twice a week.
Oh wow!
I have a slot from 9 to 10 on Tuesdays.
Hey, congrats,
and
man!
Fridays. Yeah, I've been doing that for about I think it's coming up to 4 years already.
Okay,
nice.
So I play old school, throwbacks from you mix it all in, man, with just stuff like you're not playing for the crowd. You know, it's hard to get that vibe when like radio mixing and party mixing, you know, like gig mixing and also like club mixing is night and day.
Yeah.
Because now you have all this music that you got to throw in on a 20-minute set. You only got 20 minutes.
And you have to throw that in.
You have to throw those in. I go old school and then 80s pop, 80s hip hop, and then you go to like throwbacks 2000.
All right.
Yeah, we stop at 2017. So anything 8 years below is considered throwback. So we play, but I still haven't played anything from like 2015. I'm still like stuck to like
8 years is throwback?
it's considered throwback.
So man, like 20 years ago is like oldies now, or what? Like,
all of our
is Tupac oldies?
It's more, it's more like that now, you know.
Wow.
Like, so right now, if you look it up on Spotify, you put throwbacks in there. Like I see like 2000s. Why?
Wait, that's-
You know what I mean?
that-
Throwbacks to me is like
that was
the
just
90s.
yesterday.
Yeah. Throwbacks to me is like the 90s, you know. So
Oh man.
so it's just different, you know. Because like I said, I've done a lot of clubs like back in the 90s.
All right.
And going out now, just I mean, it's not like honestly, I'm not putting Bakersfield down, but we don't have an actual club in Bakersfield. We have a club bar, right?
Okay.
Like a nightlife club, but I think Aura, I've
Trying to
seen,
get there, yeah.
trying to get there, and I think Casa maybe they're all
Casa
right.
Tequila, yeah, has it.
But I still haven't seen like you know like LA. If you go to LA, they have an actual club where you know where you DJs for like 5 different floors.
That's
you know what I
the
mean?
one
And
thing.
it's huge place.
That's the one thing I was explaining too. In those type of clubs, the customers don't have access to the DJ. You can't go with their
No,
class.
you can't.
You know what I
You
mean?
can't.
So you got to let the DJ cook.
Yeah.
Over here, somehow we have that, and so now
Yeah.
it's like, come on now, let the DJ do his job.
Yep.
But it happens all the time. So
Yeah, exactly.
and that's the other difference. And so, what do you think that from the 80s, 90s, and 2000, or even makes it now? How was the difference? It just was
The
much
difference
slower
is
pace?
more like DJs now have so many access to the music, and they're able to like grab them right away. At the same time, they could quick mix like before, like records. I mean, you can quick mix, but not as fast as
But
you
it's
can
not
now.
swapping out an entire LP.
Yeah.
Especially with vinyls, you had to know what you were doing.
Yeah, because
you
like
know?
that's like me. It took me a while to get into controllers until I didn't get into controllers until 2019.
All right.
I've been using the mixer, but I'm still using my turntables.
All right.
It took me a while, like even right now, because I feel like my muscle memory is still stuck to like trying to look for records.
All right.
So when I look at my crates, I'm like, man, where's the next song? You know?
Unless you go to the new Oculus, remember how they have that?
Oh
where you
man,
pick
the
a
virtual
record,
DJ, the Oculus.
That's crazy.
Hey, they're talking about you might not have to be a resident of LA to DJ in LA, man.
I know, right? Digital.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the one Countdown just showed me that the other day. How he's like, why don't you guys ever go live and get money from it? Like, and I never thought of that.
Like on Twitch or
No, I used to do
He's-
Twitch. You can actually make money on Twitch.
Yeah, I did not know any of that.
Really?
And I'm like,
Yeah, I did Twitch
I
back
just don't
in
have time
the
too, that's nothing.
COVID time. Like, that's when I got hooked. Like
oh, you had to.
yeah, like
you didn't have a choice
after
really.
like 3 months, I was like already like affiliate. I made it. You know what I mean? Because like, and then from there, that's when you start getting paid.
All right.
But then during that time, also I work in healthcare, so I was like, I got no time because like
Sure.
I'm working more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like,
it's a balance.
it's a balance. Yeah, it's a
because
balance.
to have that time.
But even to this point, like a lot of people still do it, and they make good money.
Yeah.
They make good money.
What's the for all of you? What's the craziest thing that's happened mid-set? Whether it be a power outage, whether it be a fight, whether it be oh man,
I mean, fights happen all the time.
I was about to say he downtown, man.
Yeah,
so
you see
that's
that.
nothing.
I mean, even in the beginning, remember when we were at Seneca and that one time that happened, and I had
And I had to go when we had to put boy down in the
Yo,
hallway.
we had a situation
man.
one time.
'Cause he hit
We
a
told we
female.
were brothers then.
Yeah, he hit a female. That wasn't right. And
It was coming. I was walking him downstairs from the DJ
from the booth.
Seneca, yeah.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this random dude started swinging on some other chick in front of us,
Wow.
and we were just like looked
In
at
the
each other
hallway.
like, "What?"
We can't allow that to
Yeah,
happen.
he grabbed it. He tried to fight him. Then I grabbed dude and gave him
From-
a chokehold,
yeah.
brought him back, and he looked at me like, "What?" And he just started welling on him. And they were just looking at us like, "What just happened?" The DJ and his friend just
The
getting
DJ's just whooping the dude's ass.
And I was like, and then someone told me, "Let him go," and I was like, "Oh shit, okay, let him go."
Yeah.
It's fine, but he never should have swung on the woman in the first place.
No, correct.
And especially on us, and then go after him. I was like, no, you're not gonna get my boy like that. What the hell?
Yeah.
So I immediately took him down like that. But everybody thought that we were the one that caused it. It's like, no, that dude swung on a female.
All right.
That's not right. Period.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean?
You
It
can't
doesn't
do it.
matter.
Can't
So
do it.
it's just certain situations that happen like that. But I would say the only thing that I've ever had that happen would be power outage going out.
Power.
Where I'm
Yeah.
not able to actually DJ again, even though lights are on. Everybody's like, what's up with that? Well, sometimes the breakers will take out everything else
Breakers.
and just leave lights on,
Yeah.
backup. But I've had that happen before. And
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just party the rest of the night. We'll go off the jukebox or something, whatever. But
Bluetooth.
right?
We're firing
Like,
it up,
That's how you
man.
know you need a DJ that if music going on, come on now.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, like it's kind of like I don't know. I can't recall any, but I mean, we all had that power outage or someone just trying to like,
Yeah.
distract you. But I had one where it's not in the middle of the set; it's in the middle of the wedding ceremony.
Ooh.
yeah.
So okay, so it was out of town wedding during the ceremony. For some reason, I guess the groom was already pre-gaming since this morning.
yeah,
'Cause
he's
it
been getting ready.
He was
Yeah,
already
yeah.
he's already because he's kind of nervous, but he's older. He's on the older side,
That's
you know.
typical though. That happens.
But he's marrying a younger
Younger woman.
woman, and he was kind of nervous to meet the other family. So, but anyway, long story short, he had walked the aisle, and right when the pastor was kind of like saying, "Oh, say I do," right before he even got the chance to, man, he fell.
Oh.
He just like passed out,
Oh.
and then just like a little cliff.
Oh,
He
no.
fell. He
He
fell on
slid
that
down?
cliff. Fell on that cliff, and then like when we picked him up, it was like bloody. Like we thought like he busted his head, and then said, "Hey, someone call 911. This, and that." And mind you, they didn't even get a chance to say "I do" yet.
Yeah.
And then
Red
that
flag,
time it's
red
all
flag.
bloody. We thought he had busted his head, but then there's like rose bushes, so he got cut like right in the
thorns.
eye, right in the
Yeah.
eye, and then it kind of bleed out. And then we had to like, you know what I mean? We got to divert the crowd, so the vibe, you know what I mean? Like, so we went in and we got to somehow get everybody in and be like, all right, let's go. What are we gonna do? And it was like a good 20 minutes. What are we gonna do? It's canceled. Everything's canceled. Time to go home,
Oh.
And then right when we're like almost packing up, and I said, "No, you know what? Just throw some music, man. We're gonna get this.
We're
party
going to have a
going."
party.
So we did. It was like a reception, but
Just threw a big party at the end.
It didn't have wedding. Didn't happen.
Oh, man.
And then they end up, during that time, they ended up like quarreling. Like they don't want to do the wedding no more. But because of the vibe, the music, put them all together.
And you still kept them going. Huh?
Kept them going. At the end of the night, they did the first dance without still getting married. They're still gonna get married, but not that night.
I would imagine that's a pretty difficult thing during a very dark kind of
Right.
time,
But to pick it back up.
to overcome that.
Yeah.
Like you're not just working from baseline to getting people partying. You're working from people being frantic or traumatized or whatever it may be to partying.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, they did their first dance and they made up,
All right.
and then I guess they got married some other day.
They didn't invite you back though.
No, because
He's bad luck. He's not
the reception is already done. They already had fun.
Yeah.
It's like we're good. We're not doing this again.
Oh,
We're
so they just
gonna-
had to do the court.
The
They just
ceremony.
had to do the court.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the party was lit the whole time because
Yeah.
they almost like forgot like what happened because
Hey.
they made out to actually all right, let's do a first dance. You know what I mean?
good.
'Cause- Yeah.
No,
So
they made something out of a tragedy.
yeah. So everything
Beautiful.
started right away, and we're like, oh, we're not even ready. Like man. Dude, we gotta be ready, prepared for everything. So we started playing the music, and everybody just got up, and then boom,
Hey.
it was good. It was good.
Overcame, man,
Yeah.
greatly. Like I said, not just from baseline, but from a negative situation to baseline to partying and happy and
I've never seen it like that.
Yeah.
Man. That was I've been DJing weddings since the 90s, like 1990, and I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, man.
So yeah, it was like maybe 3 years ago, like right after COVID. Yeah, it was one
that is a story
heck
right
of
there.
experience right there.
Yeah, I can't beat that story.
Yeah, I don't got
Yes, we
nobody falling off
can.
a cliff. or
Well, there's
anything
one
like
that we went to that was, we went to a wedding. We don't even need to talk about it. We went to a wedding and I think the groom started messing around with one of the bridesmaids or something.
And the wife comes.
Yeah, and start slapping the shit out of them, man. Just wailing on them, and then
That sounds like a movie.
they made up right there too. I think
It was weird.
It was strange, man.
What movie was that from? I forgot. There was a movie like that. I don't remember.
Wedding Crashers?
Yeah, probably was.
Oh, I love Wedding
It was
Crashers, man. You talk about an epic,
Yeah.
greatest.
All time classic.
Yeah.
I just watched that the other week.
Yeah.
It's all time.
Yeah.
Hey, so let's talk about some past artists. Let's talk about some past artists. For me, it's going to be Mac Miller, right? You know, everybody knows Gordon's a big Mac Miller fan, whatever.
Yeah.
Not Mac's dope though. I love Mac Miller.
He was getting better and better and better through the
I
years.
mean, rest in peace. He should still be here, but
Yeah, he had a bad dealer. Yeah, bad batch.
Yeah.
Who's an artist that resonates with you that's passed away?
I say it's Guru.
Guru.
Yeah, I'm
All
a
right.
big gangstar.
Gangstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like back in the 90s when I started, like I started DJing in 89.
All right.
But so my type of music back then is like a underground hip hop / you know what I mean, East Coast, West Coast, but more East Coast because I like Brand Nubian, like I like Lords of the Underground,
Classic,
you know, like,
Hieroglyphics or
Most Def, you know, Tropical Quest,
To Live.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like those are like my jam back in the days, and I got those records to this day, you know.
Wow.
So like,
How about you, Dynamite?
Guru.
I honestly can't even say it right now.
No.
I mean, there's a bunch that passed away.
So like
that should
Nipsey,
be-
Mac,
Nipsey. I mean, you just say
DMX,
all of them,
right? Like,
honestly, I'm an
Yeah,
artist.
it's
I'm a
mainly
fan
all
of
of them,
all of
but-
them.
Yeah.
That's just a part of hip hop.
yeah,
So when they
They all
pass
had their
away,
mark.
Yeah, they all had their mark.
yeah,
It's kind of hard to say who was influenced because they were all
yeah.
born in the 80s
Yeah,
when hip hop
yeah.
grew up. So
So, question for all: out of all of the artists that we know that have passed away, whether it's Prince, whether it's Mac Miller, whether it's Nirvana, you know, what's his name,
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain, you know, whoever it may be, if you could get one last album out of any of those artists, who would that be? Everybody can take a turn here.
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Michael Jackson or
MJ.
Prince too.
And
Prince
that's
would
the
have been
same answer to the question before.
Yep.
It's Michael Jackson.
all right.
Yeah.
someone
Because-
that want to see even live too. Michael Jackson.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, MJ.
Michael Jackson. I think Chris Brown is like kind of like a
He tries to
like
emulate
our
him.
Michael Jackson
Yeah.
a little bit, but even though Mike didn't write all his music, but when it comes to directing, producing, I'm talking
man.
videos, dancing,
Performing.
everything. He was just an artist,
Yeah.
through a performer.
Even Janet
So-
Jackson with her videos,
Put the whole-
man.
put the whole
She
family
was so
on.
technologically advanced in some of her videos.
She learned that from him.
Yeah.
Know all that. Like that's her influence was Michael, and he played a big part in everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's on all of us too. You can bump a Michael Jackson song right now, and everybody's gonna get up and start dancing. And vibe to it,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay, so
If you
another
don't,
quick
then there's
question:
something wrong.
What's the first MJ track you're gonna play?
Ooh.
In a-
I know I
in
do.
a-
I
in a
always
set?
play. Yeah, like
In a set?
yeah, like me. I always have that one
man.
song that I play to get everybody dancing. At least in my type of
Rock with you.
Yeah, rock with you.
Because
the way it
just when
starts.
just when it comes in that
Yep.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
Or when you,
and you can even spin it into, so depending on what kind of intro you have,
yeah.
you can spin it so when it drops like that, you can fade out whatever beat you have and have the lyrics over that. And then
Yeah.
people hear that, and then
And they're already vibing
and then
to
it's
it.
Then it's a rap. Then it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
That would be number one.
That's good.
That's number one.
I play with a lot of Asians and Filipinos, so they like don't stop till you get enough. So that's
Oh,
what I play all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
It's
still-
always like my number 2 songs. I go, let's say if it's like a wedding, you know, it's kind of like cookie cutter, but it always works for me.
Yeah.
I go celebration,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then don't stop till you get enough.
But
And
is
I'm
it a
from-
stereotype where they say that Filipinos they karaoke, they love karaoke?
They love karaoke, yeah, but not everybody can sing. That's why they made it, because like since you can't
Because
sing,
you can't be a professional
Yeah.
singer, you can be an amateur
yeah,
singer
jump on that karaoke and you're like, you know,
Well, that's
you're
how
like
you
a
find
star.
out too.
and
That's how
apply
you
some
find out.
reverb.
But most of like, I won't say 50%, but I'll say the majority though they have skills as far as singing. They can
Okay.
sing. They can
Yeah.
sing.
Okay.
But me, I sing when I take a shower. That's it. I try to karaoke, but it's not for me. Like I go for the score. There's a trick to get 100 points. You know what I mean? Like Because at the end of your song, it gives you a score.
Really?
Yeah, like 100 is the best.
All right.
As long as you're reading it, and you don't have to sing good. As long as you're reading it, you're not missing any words from that song.
All right.
You get 100%.
As long as your word matches, as long as the
your word
words are
matches,
right.
Yeah, it's good. That's the trick.
That's
So-
like Guitar Hero for singing.
Yeah, like
yeah, it's like,
Oh yeah.
well, rock band
it's like
had
rock
a
band. Same.
had a
It's
mic,
the
yeah.
same.
So
it's
I
like-
played.
Yeah,
I was the
I've-
singer.
You were the singer. You were the singer in the family over here.
I was the singer.
Oh man. How about let's say Battle of the Eras. Let's say Battle of the Eras.
That's a good one.
Now,
Yeah.
now, when you say Battle of the Air, are we including all music, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there and say like I'm gonna say I'm musically inclined, right? When we're talking about rock, indie, underground, like you underground rappers, we're talking like Dipset, we're talking underground grunge music, underground bands, rock and roll. Does it include everything?
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna include everything on this one, man.
Like decades too.
Yeah.
Just
50s
decade to
all the way
decade?
up.
Just decade, just a 00 to 2010 or 88.
Yeah. Tens. Let's go in tens.
What starting in the 70s?
Mine is gonna be funk.
The funk?
Yeah.
Funk era?
Funk era.
I like the funk, man. I really like funk, man. Anderson .Paak feels funky to me nowadays, man. So
That's where he's got his style from.
yeah.
I just seen a thing not too long ago where he started off as someone's drummer before he became a big artist.
Yeah.
He did his thing. They were just seeing him shine on stage while he was drumming.
And people noticed during his Tiny Desk concert that he was drumming and singing and doing all of this other stuff at the same time.
That's an artist. That ain't easy to do.
Yeah, so mine's funk. What's,
So we're talking about a genre or era?
oh, man. I'm going to go with the funk era, funk
The
genre.
funk era, funk. I mean, because that is 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
That was mine
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But
It's the same. So yeah, maybe.
I mean, even when the gangsta era got into the funk too, that was the 90s.
Yeah, the G-funk era.
G-funk era, you know what I mean? So,
Okay, maybe pick 3. Let's go 70s, 80s, 90s.
well, mine's always going to be 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah, that's mine too.
It's what their inspiration got from the 60s and 70s. You know,
And they
even
pulled
the
from
50s.
funk music and old albums. Yeah.
But, so, I mean, obviously that's what my opinion is. I can say on everybody
yeah,
else.
I
you
think
know?
it's pretty
Probably
much the
say
same.
the 80s era, because if you look at music now, every song you hear, you can listen and see where that sample came from.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
and we're talking like music, like
And sometimes 2 and 3 times over. Like we've heard 3 renditions of a beat of a song. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But I would say maybe the 90s, because not only did it have like the super dope R&B, but it had some of the super dope like classic oldie songs. It had some of the super dope rock music. It had a little bit. I think the 90s was a
90s
real hard
was-
area. And that's when I fell in love with
that's-
music, though.
that's-
Right? I grew up listening
That's
to,
where
like,
I'm at, man.
to
That
all the
was-
old Temptations and whatnot. But when I fell in love in that era, because I listened to music differently in that era.
One of my first ones was the Chili Peppers, man.
Red Hot.
Yeah.
Red
I loved the Red Hot Chili Peppers when I was a kid,
yeah,
man. Like
definitely.
it
I mean,
I'm not in that genre of music anymore. It's not what I prefer to listen to or anything
I
else.
still listen to that. I
Yeah.
still listen to everything. It does not matter. It's just the mood.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
what
it's
you're feeling
the
at the
mood.
point. You know what I mean? Because those are. I remember Sublime. I remember.
Oh, I love
I mean, there were
Sublime, man.
so many bands that we knew that
Yeah.
it wasn't just about hip hop. It was about
Yeah.
music in general.
I had
you
what
could
I
feel.
got in on the car on my way over.
Oh
And
yeah.
it was blasted. It was like 56. I was in the car like nobody was in there with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you sounded great.
No, I can sing. I can sing. We're not gonna do that.
Can you sing?
Not right now.
Can you sing, dude?
I can sing. I grew up
There you
singing.
go. There you go.
That's how actually I would say my wife fell in love with me as I sang to her,
Nah.
Oh yeah.
and then asked her out after.
Hey,
so,
drop,
yeah.
drop,
Serenaded her,
drop
man.
a quick verse.
So
Drop
had
a quick
to,
verse.
had
Let me
to.
see.
It was
Drop a
not-
quick verse.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Right now.
Joel's trying to put you on spot.
Yeah, he's on the spot. No,
I can sing.
Hey, this episode is gonna go viral because of D Cross's voice, man.
Hey, you never know, man. A lot of producer could be
All of a sudden, we
listening
hear
to
Keith
this right
Sweat
now.
on the other side.
Oh man.
See,
Twisted.
The 90s had Keith Sweat. Like, that's
Oh, yeah.
another artist. Like,
That was one of my favorites.
Oh
back
yeah, that's
in the day.
90s, man. For me, right there.
Aaliyah.
Is yours
Yeah.
2000s?
Donald Jones.
I almost say that.
Even Selena left her
Yep.
mark.
Oh,
Selena.
man.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was- Selena was on her own. And
She
to this day
she
was-
crossed everything. She
Yeah.
crossed genre. She
She-
crossed race. She eclipsed all of that. She was able to overcome all of that, and everybody everybody's mom, everybody's aunt, everybody loved Selena.
She didn't even speak Spanish.
She
But
learned
do
it.
you,
She
do
barely
y'all
learned
think it was
Yeah.
because of what happened to her, or do y'all think it was just because she was such a dope
No,
artist?
she was a dope
No,
artist.
She was dope.
She was way ahead
She
of
was
it.
able to when she would
was.
perform
Yeah.
even the Spanish songs. She would do English songs and make it even sound better.
Yeah.
Like that's an artist. You can't do that.
And not only
it's
that,
not-
like
well,
her
people
sound
can
is like
imitate it,
she's
but
like ahead of the game. She was like ahead, like you know what I mean. Like
they
the,
took
the
her
way
off for a
she was
reason.
singing is like, man, like it's not even for that era. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
It's just like Aaliyah. Aaliyah had her mark too. and
yeah,
she was
exactly.
about it.
Aaliyah.
They were all ahead of their time.
They were, yeah.
So-
Way ahead.
But
Way
sometimes that's what happens when someone sees you're too ahead of far of the game. They want to take.
They want to take you out.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
How did we
sad.
come to this world?
I know. Yeah.
How did this become where you can't be an artist anymore? Where you know what I mean? You get taken out.
it's
Or you
even-
can't be happy for
It's even
somebody.
in the Mexican culture too. You got to realize that you can't sing certain songs
Yeah.
in Mexico. You get taken
know.
out by the cartels.
Yeah.
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 When did this just come to play? When we're just trying to love music,
But it's
and
either-
it's
Yeah.
a part of our life.
It's either they
Yeah.
take you out early or they take you out late.
Yep.
Because look, they'll
Yeah.
they'll
You're
let
gonna make
somebody
the mark.
go before it's their time to reach the pinnacle. But then look at what they do to people once they reach the pinnacle.
Yep.
I mean, look, we're
They-
not gonna get all political, but,
No, but it
Yeah.
does get
I'll
there
throw
too.
3 names out right now. R. Kelly is one of the greatest R&B.
I still-
You can't take that away from him.
producers.
No.
R. Kelly is one of the best.
His music
Yeah.
is his
Artist
music. You got to separate the music from the human.
Exactly.
Michael Jackson, they tried to
Same.
put that on him. So I don't know. I don't know Michael Jackson as a person. I don't know R. Kelly as a person.
Nope.
I can separate music. I love the artist.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know. I don't.
And I'm still playing More Money, More Problems with P. Diddy and everybody else in it.
Well,
still
I mean,
playing
I
Step
kind
in
of
the
mute
Name
it
of
when P Diddy comes on. I'll be real with you. But I do that. All right,
like,
this media mixing this
I
up
got
and down.
morals.
Yeah, I still listen to Biggie though. Like, yeah, sometimes I'm questioning now.
But yeah, I mean, people still gonna love what's his name? What is it? Kendrick Lamar and
Oh yeah, Drake. They both still
Drake.
they both have hits in the club. I'm still going back to back with both of
Exactly.
them.
I have to play Drake. I
Yeah.
still have to play Drake. And what I noticed, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but it seems like the younger generation goes with Drake and the older generation went with Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
If you were 40 and up, 35 and up, whatever, you went with Kendrick. If you were 35 below, you went with Drake.
Yeah,
And that's because
that's
and
crazy.
what she told me the other day is the social media and the going viral for what's the song that they were dancing outside the car.
Yeah.
Cuz?
What is it?
Nokia.
Oh, Drake.
Yeah.
Key.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
with me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and they say that's why the younger generation resonates with Drake more is because of social media and the viral
The viralness.
videos and things that went on with that.
Yeah, but that only goes so far. If you realize that a viral thing sometimes it ain't about talent; it's just about a moment.
Yeah.
But the kids
I
don't
mean,
see that
no,
though
they
right
don't.
now. They
Yeah.
don't.
And that's the
They're
problem.
all into the aesthetic and the picture perfect.
And they did a poll recently I seen on social media that they were trying to find out what kids wanted to be nowadays. And there was influencer. There was like a few different things I was looking at. I was a creator, an influencer of this, of that, whatever, things go with social media. There was maybe a fireman. I think there was a couple other quote unquote regular professions. But yeah,
But it was all a simplified jobs that they think they don't want to get away with, or be a gamer,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
a YouTuber.
Uh-huh, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the new generation. I'm trying to break my nephew and a
Yeah.
lot of kids off of that.
It's almost like, what do you consider influence, though?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, their influence,
That's the question
their
you gotta ask
influence
these
is
kids
what's
is-
in front of them, what's on their TV or their screen,
Their tablet, their
all the
screen,
time.
their phone.
You know, and it's kind of sad it gets to that point because they're easily influenced on what's in front of their face instead of who the person they're talking to. Their
Yeah.
friends,
Exactly.
you know, and generations got lost because of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But is it because we've made it so easy for our kids?
It kind of. It's a little
You
bit
know?
of both. It's a little
We've
bit of both, but it's
pussified,
also-
sissified our kids.
Yeah.
But it's
That's a good
also
word
We've gone
for it.
soft on
That's a
them.
good
Yeah,
word
yeah.
for it. That's
Yeah.
a really good word
because
for it.
we didn't have that. We didn't have these
Yeah.
privileges as kids.
No, we
You
didn't.
know, we were able to go outside and do our thing, but
Yep.
know what time to come home.
Hey, the street lights come on, your ass needs to be home.
We didn't
Mm-hmm.
complain that we're
Yeah.
gonna play a video game. We would go do something else.
Yeah, we
You know
play in
what
the
I mean?
dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nowadays,
Play-
kids get to that point where if they're not satisfied, they're gonna cry about it. At a point, it's like, we didn't have that. We would get smacked for it.
Yeah.
We would find something new to go do. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand that, but I guess it's kind of the new era, I guess, of some, I couldn't say parenting, but a lot of people have allowed certain things, and doesn't mean it's okay, because in a sense, when you have a privilege of money and you're able to support your child, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
But they got to have a sense of balance to know to
Absolutely
have respect for their parents.
Yeah.
You know,
the difference between being spoiled and being deserving.
Exactly.
You know, and I kind of laugh about our girls, and we kind of joke around and we talk about how quote unquote spoiled they are.
Yeah.
Well, our girls are good girls. So we don't consider it spoiling. We consider it rewarding, or we're rewarding a behavior, and their behavior dictates what they get, what they don't get.
That's why you're a great parent.
But we're also
not a lot of people that do that. You understand?
I feel like
they just hand the kids.
Yeah.
And, all right, that satisfies them.
But we're
Next
also setting their expectations really high.
Yeah.
We have girls, right? So their expectations are really high. Yeah. Like, I don't want them to just settle for just anybody. I want somebody to have goals. Like, yeah, right now, you guys are kids. You guys are still building, right? Mm-hmm. But I want them to have, like when they see
something long term,
they want someone like dad.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. So we're setting their expectations high.
That's good.
It
should be that
So
way.
as parents, I got a question. Do your kids have social media?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's one thing. My kids don't have social media. No Snapchat, no Instagram, no nothing.
They're on my social media.
Nah, I got a sophomore and a freshman. And I wouldn't say like I'm probably one of the only parents where I'm just like, nah.
Well, I think
our 9-year-old.
Wow. I never even knew that.
I'm like, nah, because the one thing that even at the age I'm at now, and even at the age that we are, the emotional intelligence is a big thing.
Oh, huge.
And if your kids are so locked into what everybody else thinks or what else is going on, well, then how do they develop their own?
How do they think for themselves?
Or just find their own like sense of purpose?
Yeah.
Or what is your thing? What is your
who are you? Yeah. What's your why? Who are you?
Exactly.
And we didn't know that until we grew up. But again, if you just be fuddled with all this information, you're going to be pretending, again, being influenced by somebody else instead of finding yourself.
Yeah. You're going to emulate what you see.
I think for me, it depends on how open your children are with you. And our girls are very open with us. If something's going on social media and they don't understand it, they're going to come to us.
I like that, though.
They're very open. Or like, like our 16-year-old will be like, Mom, this guy friended me and wants to fly me out to Chicago. But she tells us, right? She tells us, and she's very open, but she doesn't mess with that stuff. She doesn't even reply. She just leaves it unopened, right?
Leave them on red.
But she,
guys even out there like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But some guy just got in trouble for coming out to Taft.
Yeah, I heard about
to
that.
pick up like a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, something on Roblox or Minecraft or something.
I did hear about that.
And they got him. I think they got him.
They got him. Yeah, they got him.
I like what's going down nowadays with, certain videos where these dudes is catching these pedophiles.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's good.
Yeah.
It needs to be done.
I don't wish it upon anybody.
Yeah.
But your ass need to be dealt with.
Yeah. That's
you have that
somebody-
mind state to do that. Yeah, you
that's
shouldn't be on
somebody
this earth.
No.
I'm sorry, you shouldn't be thinking that way. So.
it should have been. They should have been able to tell as a little 300 baby and got thrown off the cliff. I was like, nah, this baby's gonna be bad. Throw him off the cliff, man.
Man.
Oh man.
That's one of my favorite movies too.
Hey, I love 300, man. This is Sparta. Oh man.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that
one of
reminded
the
me
good
of Tropic Thunder when he's running off the thing and he does
Oh,
the
yeah. That movie's
that movie's classic too, though.
That movie's classic.
I'm the dude playing the other dude.
Wait, I have a question. What is your favorite movie that has the greatest soundtrack?
Ooh,
Dang.
that's a good.
I got one. Though.
I'm gonna pick Boiler Room.
Boiler Room.
Boiler
Okay.
Room.
I got one.
You probably might have some really like common movies that we like.
I have one.
Yeah.
For me, it'd probably be the Belly soundtrack.
Oh,
Because
damn.
that's a hard movie and album.
Every time I hear Belly, I always think of the neon lights with the contacts or whatever, man.
That
At
whole
the,
intro was
yes.
dope, but you remember, even when you play it, it
Yeah.
brings you back to that memory.
It does.
And that, okay.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one, man. That's a great pick.
Now mine is Juice.
Oh yeah, Juicy. I mean,
remember that movie?
Tupac.
Man, Tupac and like
Yeah.
Naughty by Nature's there.
Oh yeah.
Like, Rakim, I think was there.
So I'm gonna have to take a look at these soundtracks. I'm gonna have to listen to these
They don't
soundtracks.
even make soundtracks like that no more. I can't remember the name of the movie.
I got the album too, man. Still.
Hey, The Great Gatsby has a good soundtrack too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a strange movie, but it's a good soundtrack.
You like Guardians of the Galaxy too?
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. They sample all the funk and like
right.
yeah.
All the classics.
Yeah.
On there.
I got kids, man. I'm gonna say Lion King, man.
Hakuna Matata, baby. Hey, so let's go into cancel culture, man. And I'm not going to talk about the culture, but I'm going to ask you guys to cancel something. So I'm going to ask you guys to cancel something, man. So you can pick a trend, you can pick an artist, or a song that you would have canceled forever.
Trend, artist, or song. I got a trend. I'm a coach, man. So like, I hate seeing like nowadays where kids don't act like they've done it before.
Oh, the Showboat.
Yeah, be humble. Like,
Yeah.
you score a touchdown,
Act like you've been there before.
Be cool, dog.
Yeah.
Celebrate with your team.
Yeah.
Don't celebrate staring the man down. Don't celebrate like doing all these.
Iverson walking over
Or
him.
like John Morant, bro. You already know. Yeah, that was different though. That was different though.
That was different.
I'm a Laker fan. That was different though. Nah, but like somebody like John Morant, bro. You already know what situation.
Oh
you're
yeah,
in.
you can't be
guns,
shooting them guns anymore, man.
But that guy's an influencer
Yeah.
because he's an influence on the basketball culture and our young culture.
Yeah.
So if they got this guy with millions of dollars at the skill level he's at, still acting like you don't have no damn
And
common
not only
sense, and
that-
your dad's at all your games, and
Yeah.
your dad can't tell you nothing.
Yeah.
Not only
Stop
that, he
that
already got
influence.
suspended for it.
Stop that, dude.
You know what I mean?
Stop that influence.
Yeah.
He's already had guns on
Yeah.
2 posts on IG. Like, what are we doing? What are you teaching
Yeah.
these kids, man? Because you didn't grow up with that life. It's like Clarence's parents had a real
Yeah,
good marriage,
yeah.
bro. You went to private school.
Clarence
Stop.
parents.
Bro went to private school. His dad is at all his games, bro. There's some
Poor
kids that grew up
Anthony
with no-
Mackie, man.
Come on, hey, that's my guy though.
Yeah.
That's my guy, bro.
Anthony Mackie before everybody knew who Anthony Mackie was, man.
Oh,
He was killing it.
Battle
He was
Eminem.
killing it.
Yeah, battling Eminem, man.
Before he became an Avenger.
What is it? And Terrence got a real good family.
And Clarence's parents got a real good marriage. Like, yeah. I know something about you.
What are you canceling, babe?
I would say the duck lips.
Oh, I can't stand that
Freaking-
shit. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? You're going to go duck lips. I hate to do it. I'm going to go eyelashes. The huge ones. The butterflies.
The ones that can
sticks
curl
out.
up.
No butterfly eyelashes. No butterfly eyelashes.
Mine is the lips.
I'm trying
It's
to
too
think,
much.
man. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
too much.
I'm not with it.
I don't want to piss off anybody.
Hey, I want to piss all kinds of people off, man.
What do you
I already
say?
talked about throwing a baby off a cliff. I'm sure I'm about to get canceled, man, and I'm nobody.
Oh, even okay for the DJ calls. Just
like
the request
for
in the face.
For the
You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's annoying as shit.
Oh, they get the phone up
Yeah,
there.
There we go. Like even when you can't read it,
Oh
come
man.
on now. But just
Yeah, but you know what I did? I did a 12-year party on Saturday, and a bunch of them are coming up because they want to hear their songs.
Oh yeah.
So I have, you can get free numbers, right? Like, like.
Oh, like Google phone, Google app number,
no,
Google
like,
Voice.
Yeah, like no, you can give
I have
a
this
fake
now.
a fake number, or like app. I just tell them, okay,
Request
this
app.
The no
number.
request now. I have that one.
Yeah.
They just go right. Hey, what's the name of the app?
Yeah, no request app. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So, anyways, no, I just gave them that number. I said,
Yep.
text everything here. You go to one person, and
Yeah.
everybody, and then I was clear the whole night.
Yep.
Because they're like coming up left and right, like.
I'm that person.
She does
takes
that
the
for me.
request.
You take it for him.
She does it for me.
We ain't all got away from
I
that.
know, man. I'm lucky
You have
about
a business
that.
partner to help you with that. It's easy.
I just take a picture of it and then I text him. So that way he only sees my thread, right? You don't have to go through different numbers. He's seeing my thread. Yeah. And then he just puts it in the queue. But yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Even for me, it's annoying.
Do you play everything?
Did you
that
see what he goes through?
I really
Yeah.
try to, man.
It has,
I
but it
really
has
try to play
it has
everything.
To match the vibe, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if it comes way out left field and somebody wants some fucking crazy EDM and we're doing country or something, no, it's not happening, guy. It's not happening.
Nope. I know that's how people are sometimes. Yeah. They expect you to just bend the rules for them, unless you pay me a good $20 or $50, and I'm like, all right, I'll do that.
Yeah,
that's different.
Or if there's no one on the dance floor, right? Like,
I'll play whatever you want if nobody's out there.
But not when it's in the middle of highlight where everybody's going ham and you want this song and you think it's gonna hit and it don't hit.
Yeah,
it had to happen many times. Had to happen the other night.
Right.
Dude had to ask for an Arabic song, and of course he gave him money, but then look at it, he was and his friends were the only one dancing. Everybody's like. So I immediately switched up real quick, but you know what I mean. It's part of it. So,
but at least you got to cater for them, right?
Yeah,
like they
loved me.
They loved it.
Like, they were all recording the whole time, but I'm immediately I see everybody else's face, so I'm switching.
You know, I take requests as an opportunity to possibly learn a new song.
Yep.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
I don't know the Indian culture like that. If they know me a song that's a banger, I don't mind rocking it.
Yeah, I'll rock it on any set if it's a banger. Music transcends.
Oh yeah,
it really does. If it's just a banger, it has a good beat. It has then you're gonna rock with it.
If that song is gonna kill the whole vibe, then why are you coming with that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like, come on.
It might there might be alcohol involved with that, man, as to why they're requesting,
But first you gotta listen to it first. You know what I mean? Try to sample it. If not, like
I don't think we're gonna go from Nirvana to Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Hey, so most of us, look, we all have jobs. We all have careers. We all have jobs. We all are not quote unquote full time professional, whatever you want to call a DJ, right? He's living the dream, man. He's living it, man.
But it took a long time to get there. It wasn't easy. But I was also doing stage shows. I was, stagehand too. Doing shows and everything that. So that's my other side when I don't have work.
Audio.
Back to that,
all right. So if we weren't DJs, which we just talked about it, basically, you would still do audio stuff, you think?
I wouldn't know. I've done so many jobs. I could tell you that you'd be surprised that I've done.
Yeah.
I said even like when I was working in the oil fields, being a confined space rescue technician, also hazmat technician, saving lives.
Yeah.
And I'd be the one having to go in because I'm the smallest dude, but
you're the one that fits.
But they trained me for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was running my own crews, and when I would be out there and talk to like fire captains. They would trip out on the way I would talk to them and give them a whole game plan. They were like, this kid knows his stuff.
He knows what you're doing.
I was only 25, 26 years old.
Yeah.
But at the time being when the incident happened, like I said, God has different plans. I took it as initiative to do my DJ career, do something I wanted to do because I wasn't happy. I was making money.
Yeah.
But I was on call 24/7, not happy. You see all your friends going out and doing stuff and you're just at work.
You're at work constantly.
What's going on there? I have my bank account nice.
Yeah, you doing what, 12-hour shifts, Jules?
That's going to be me because I work every weekend. I was just telling Cross, I work every weekend, man, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And man, how do you...
Like, how do you do a gig?
Yeah, my coworker would be like, wow, out of all people, why you? Why'd you take that? And I told him the reason why. I said, he gave me more money.
It's how I support myself and my family. That's why. Money.
At the same time, I love what I'm doing. So this is the thing about, I tell this to every younger, because we get a lot of students, right? I tell them, hey, do it for the love of why you chose this career, because you love it. You didn't choose this. You didn't choose this career because of your love for the money, because the money's there. Money's good.
Yeah.
But then what happens if that kind of runs out? Mm-hmm. So now you're not going to be taking care of your patient because you're just focused on trying to make this money. And then you got to the point where
there's no patient care.
There's no patient care. And then I see that a lot. Not just in my department, other departments. Yeah. And we're like, man, don't these people have family? That's how you're going to treat your family. If they come to the hospital, they come here because they're sick.
Yeah.
You can tell people come there faking. We can all tell. But man, they went there for a reason. So you have to take care of them. You signed up for it. So do it for the love of that. And then to me, whenever I come to work, it's not work because I love what I do. When you love something, it's not a job. It's not you know what I mean? It's like a passion.
You don't have to. You get to.
I get to it. Yeah. I can be like, man, I love being here. So even though I'm there, at the same time, like you said, man, my buddies is all partying it up, and then I had to experience that like, the last 2 months because I was going out there more.
There's Dynamite's added aura, living it up, man.
Yeah, I was like, man, why did I sign up for this job? You know?
Living the life every weekend, Dynamite. Damn you.
Yeah. So, but what I do now, like I said earlier, I was talking to Cross. It's like, you know, like I still get gigs, you know, I get booked up, but I just now it's I can't do. Hey, can you do something for me? Like in 3 weeks, are you available? I said I can't. I gotta be at least 2 months in advance because I gotta.
Request it.
I gotta request it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, I still do it. But now it's like, man, you know, it's like,
You ever do it and call in sick, anyways, man?
Don't say it. Don't do that. Don't say it. You never know who's listening. You never know.
I will not self-incriminate.
Plead the fifth, bro. Plead the fifth.
I'll be like, you guys know the answer to that. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like out of everything, I think everything we do, man, you gotta have love and passion to it, you know, because otherwise you'll get burned out.
Yeah.
You get burned out, 'cause especially like, you know, you're gonna be there for 12 hours, you know, even when we DJ, you know what I mean? Like we do a wedding, it's like a whole day, you know? I've done a gig where I started at like 7 in the morning and I didn't end, and I didn't get done till like 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, yeah, so imagine that, like, but that's the love for it.
Gigs,
yeah,
another thing too.
Back to back is tough, man.
Oh, we have a couple back-to-back weddings coming up, man.
Yeah, we've all been there.
There's going to be one here on Saturday and one at the coast on Sunday.
Oh, no.
Right.
Where at?
That's hard,
I think
man.
Paso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And out of town, too?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap one wedding up, man, and then possibly drive out that night and get a room and check in and then wake up out there and then go set up and everything.
Wow. That's tough.
I don't think I want to get up early in the morning. I'd rather be out at night.
What's like, to me, the toughest I've done, like it's kind of designed because like, I remember I went to Denver. This is Denver, right? I have a gig the next day, right? I was at Denver. I left at Denver at 7:30. So they're like, what, an hour ahead?
Like, I think 2 hours, maybe
2 hours?
Central. Yeah, Mountain.
Okay, so I gotta be at LAX. My gig is at 3 o'clock. I'm still in Denver at 7:30.
Shit.
At 7:30 in the morning. I got to LAX at like 12.
Oh.
I got a 2-hour drive from LAX to Bakersfield. For some reason I made it, man. I made it to my gig. It starts at 3:30.
Did you have somebody bring your equipment out or something?
No, what I did is like, you know, most of us got 2 cars or whatever.
Yeah.
I packed it up already before.
Oh, you had it ready to go.
I had it ready to go.
Hey, smart man.
Yeah,
Smart man.
I got it ready because I knew I'm going to be like, you know, just in case there's traffic, you know. But yeah, man, for some reason I made it, but I was like, man, I was nervous. I was like,
Yeah, that's time consuming right there, especially that morning
I said,
time.
why did I take this, you know, like why did I take
Yeah,
this
we
gig,
always
you know?
question that. Like, we'll take it, you know, we're going to sign up for it and everything else. But when the day comes, we're like, oh, shit.
That's about to be
I think we all been there.
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't have energy for this, but I gotta get through it.
Yeah.
I've been there. I remember we did your thing too, and I was barely hanging on. For
Oh,
life.
man,
The
you
whole
saved
thing.
me that. Yeah, you saved me that day, brother, man. I had this poor dude out on top of a parking garage without a canopy, man.
He's over the city.
Yeah.
He's over the city.
Hey, we need to do that again.
I know,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's been wanting that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll knock that out again. Cross, man, what would you be doing, man?
I think that for every stage of my life, I was right where I was supposed to be.
All right.
Right? I think that when I was younger, like 20, started coaching at 20, 21. And I did that until I was like 30. I think at that time, that's what I was most passionate about.
All right.
I love giving back. Some of the kids that I coach now.
So you like coaching and teaching and educating and growing and developing.
I love being a part of different legacies.
Yeah.
Right? Like to everybody, you'll play a villain in somebody's story no matter what.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But as long as you don't play a villain in your own story is all that matters.
Yeah.
I won't be a villain in my story, but to a lot of people, I can say I've left something, right? But everything I pulled from that, I was able to give back to my son in coaching, right? My son was able to be around football, baseball as I coached him when he was younger, and now you can tell like he thrives and he loves it.
Yeah.
So at that stage of my life, that was where I was at. And then now we got the restaurant thing. But in that stage of my life, like I love the bartending and the serving and whatnot.
Yep.
And then now I got the DJ thing, so they go hand in hand because
They work synergy.
Working in the restaurant, bro, I get mad love, right?
Yeah.
And people pull
And
me
you're
to you.
constantly meeting people. If you're working at the restaurant, you're constantly meeting all the people that go to that area anyways.
all the time.
So you got that double you got that double whammy going for you, man. That's a nice thing, man. You can develop all those relationships with all those Chewy's customers, and you also get to perform for those Chewy customers, and they're going to have love for you. Yeah. They know you. That you're a staple of Chewy's. They know D, man. You know.
That's where I met you.
Hey, see, hey.
That's how we met.
They always have a dope crowd over there. Even then, when he brought me over there too, and I mean, I had a lot of love just the little people that I had there. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was just starting it off, so.
Yep.
You know, it's just the environment you're in. Sometimes you got to know how to work it. Yeah. That's all it is.
Hey, you guys did the Chuchella, huh? Right?
Yeah, the Chuchella.
How was it?
It was dope. I think the dopest, two of the dopest parts, like he said, to be able to get him there and get his name on the flyer and the whole weekend and be able to be like, not say like, my brother built his own thing.
Yeah.
But to be able to say like, I finally got to like, crazy is I finally got to be on the same card with somebody I look up to in this industry. Yeah. And say like, if we say like D went first is because that's how the day planned out. And I ended up going last and I was like, not the headliner, but even then to think about it, like my brother opened up for me.
You were still out there with your brother.
My brother opened up for me.
Yeah, we still had a good time just chilling.
Yeah,
just chilling, man. Yeah. Just chilling. And then I literally texted him the night because it was already packed when I came into my set because we were at the band.
Yeah.
So the energy when I got off work was like this shit is lit right now. So literally from the first song, Jump On, to like all the way through the set, it was like some of the dopest feelings. And I texted for them and I said, killed it.
Hey, it's the best feeling in the world, man.
Let's go.
That's the best feeling in the world.
Dope. And what he texted me back was even doper too. When I read it, I was just like, I love you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he was like, you know what you said. So it was dope. It was dope. It was dope. I appreciate it.
All love, man. All love. That's true community, true brotherhood, true love, true respect for your peers.
Yep.
That's what we need to build as a DJ community. Some people feel some type of way, and we don't need to have no animosity or hatred towards each other. Yeah. Why? There's enough money to go
useless.
around.
And
there is.
So if you feel some type of way about somebody, then that's your own issue. That's not. I don't have no negativity towards anybody.
Yeah,
same way.
It shouldn't be that way.
I welcome everybody, man. I try to get.
I want to see you blow up just as much as the next person.
Hey, we just had how many DJs out at Chewy's all at once?
We had at 11.
I was inside, so I count. You know what I mean? But
we had to bring you out.
Yes, for the picture.
Yeah, we had 11.
That night was 11.
We had 11, yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Mad love right there when y'all can get together. We can all get together and do that.
Yeah.
Because
and I don't know if you saw that one that Richie Rich did for the Condors. Mm-hmm. When he had all the DJs that played.
Oh, no.
Oh, the post. His post. Yeah, he did a whole collage of.
Oh, yeah, no, everybody was in the picture.
Yeah. I was like, man, that's a lot of DJs.
Hey.
I know. I didn't expect that he was doing that either.
He sent it to me because I'm still trying to make one that's like, because he made it himself, but the one I'm making is legit because it has to, like, you know, every one of us, like, he always takes a picture or a video of us. Playing, and then it goes to the ice, and ice back to another
DJ, back to ice, back to another DJ. All kinds of transitions.
But it's dope. Like I was like, man, he sent me like 150 pictures.
How many DJs did we have? Beats over the city. We had a lot.
Oh,
too.
We had all of
There was people that showed up. They're just to show up.
We had a lot show up.
Yeah, I couldn't make it. I wanted to go on that one, but I couldn't. I think I had something going.
You were working probably, man.
Okay, no. I wasn't. I think I was maybe out of town or something. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to go because, like I said, man,
we're talking about it. We're talking about doing it again.
Yeah, I saw the pictures though. Oh man, I was like, everyone was there. I was like, oh man,
it was cool. There's some things that we're gonna change, the layout and stuff like that. Things that we're processing. You know, porta potties, vendor layout, DJ layout, where we're gonna be, everything else, and we're gonna move some things around, make things a little bit more comfortable, and we're planning on doing it again pretty soon.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, I'm gonna want all of you guys out there if you guys can get out there.
It's a weekend, right?
I'm not missing out.
Yeah.
Well, make sure it's 2 months in advance.
Let me know, man. I said right now, do I need to make a request now? Or?
Hey, let me see, man. When does it start cooling down? September?
Yeah, September.
Yeah.
Man, I need 2 months in advance.
We can always go on the underpath on
the right one lower. One lower level.
It's during the day, anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it where I could like wake up early because I was able to come and drop a set for the R&B Sundays. Because every Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So I did the last two. I dropped a set at the end because like, hey, I work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you showed up when you could.
Ace and Spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so I could do it. But during the afternoon, I could be late.
All right, so I have a question. I don't know. It's like a maybe love hate. Do you guys like getting paid in advance or the day of your event?
I never even been asked that question before. Honestly, as long as I'm getting paid, that's all that matters. As long as it's there.
By the end of your set, that's all that matters. As long as you get
afterwards, I know your credibility is.
Oh yeah, if you're good for it, yeah.
Because you know what I mean. It happens sometimes where sometimes even that money isn't there. I'm not gonna hound them about it, but I know eventually they're gonna get.
They're doing what they can. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're
Just
good
like
for
at
it.
the bars I work at too.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't have a crowd and I'm playing for 3-4 people. I don't expect them to be a payout that night. Give me next weekend or whatever, you know.
Yep.
And sometimes we're doing enough to keep relevant.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not hurt. I'm doing well and I'm blessed for that. That's all.
For the rest, for like the open format for the wedding DJs, we have to secure
a deposit.
Definitely matters.
To lock a date in, because you're talking about wedding season is what, 6 months of the year, 3 months in the beginning, 3 months near the end, somewhere.
You already know. But it also depends on
where you at.
Yeah.
So and then you have how many weekends per month?
52.
So 4 times 6 is 24. You really only have about 24 weekend, days that you need to be able to make your money that you have set for yourself for the year. You have to make it in a smaller window.
Yeah. So, like for me, how I do mine, because I don't do an event or I don't do any of my gigs unless I know the person.
All right.
Because I'm not like out there trying to like, you notice I don't have like you probably never heard of me that as a DJ I do this. I only cater to the people I know.
All right.
So for me, I have no issues about like them not paying me because hey, I know where you live.
I know you personally, brother.
I know where you live. I know where you work. You know what I mean? Like, so even if they don't pay me on the day off. So sometimes they don't. Like, I get paid like 2 days after.
Sure.
And then, be like, okay, it's cool because I know he's gonna show up to work today.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see him.
And then, and the other part of it is like, it never happened to me where like your equipment get crashed or whatever, like someone mess up your equipment or some like in a party like someone's trying to mess with you. It never happened to me, but I always have that thought like where if I do somebody else's party, I was recommended by someone, unless like one of you guys that I trust.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do this party? I know them real good. I would do it.
Yeah.
But someone random, I wouldn't do because like I have that. Like my OCD was like, no, they're gonna mess you.
They're gonna mess my stuff up,
or they won't even invite you to eat. Sometimes.
Oh man, you can't get to eat or a drink. You can't even get a drink, man.
Every gig that I do, I'm like part of the party is like, hey, have you? Hey, sit down with us on our table real quick. Just play something else. It's always like that. So like I don't, I never had an issue about like me not being part of the.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like being part of the party, even though like, yeah, you are part of the party because you're the DJ. But at the same time, like I don't have to worry about someone's messing with me. You know what I mean? Like,
I
think
it's just me.
One, I got to get the deposit nowadays because when I first started, like everything was built on love. Oh, it's cool.
I got you.
No deposit. Hit me later. Woo. And then I realized, like you said, I'm occupying. I'm taking the day off of the other job, which means I'm losing that money for the family.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm losing that weekend.
Yep.
So I got to get deposits now. Got to get contract.
Yeah.
What I do is I take a small deposit.
All right.
If it's a wedding and we charge whatever
X amount of money. Yep.
I'm taking a fifth of it.
Yeah.
I'm taking maybe a fourth of it because at the end, I want to still feel like, one, going to the event, when I know I'm getting a bunch of money at the end, you feel like you're gaining a reward. And then two, I don't want to go into an event and be paid and already spent that money.
Oh yeah.
And then just have that same event like,
that's
you already paid me, bro, so
it's like free, right? You feel like it's
you're,
free.
You're doing it free because you got paid 6 months ago.
See, that's what I don't like. I was gonna get into that. So like, I don't want to get paid in full.
Yeah.
Because like you said, what if you've already spent it?
Yep.
and you go in there with a different mood.
Your mindset.
Your mindset is different.
Your
Because
mindset
you're not
different.
actually working for it, and at the same time,
I mean, like I did an event. I did a wedding. I talked to you about it. It was a buddy of mine, and it was his daughter's wedding. And he's a DJ, so he knows how it goes.
Yeah.
He walked up to me as I was setting up, and my son was with me, and he was like, I know you want your cash right now. And I was like, nah, bro. I said, honestly, hold the envelope, just give it to me later. He's like, nah, D, I love you, bro. Thank you for being here. So he gave it to me, so I took it. I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I already put more into that wedding because that's his daughter. So there was already so much.
And we treat it like our own daughter.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So that
That's
was
somebody's
an awesome
daughter,
wedding.
and when our daughter gets married, we're gonna want them to go all out and do the best for her as well.
You're going to want somebody like a Richie.
Yeah.
You're going to want somebody like a Nate or somebody like a you that looks at life the way you do when you have that person doing it, because that's a special event.
Yeah.
And at that event, you don't want to be worried about all the things that we worry about as DJs.
Yes.
You want to be like, yo,
yeah,
oh, it's D. We good.
We're good.
Yeah.
I don't even have to worry about that anymore.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Let me roll one up. We
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
We good out here. So
Yeah.
that's what I like. I like a little bit of cash. And the little bit of cash that I get, I use to pay off something.
Uh-huh.
I pay off my equipment, or I pay off this bill, that bill.
The
And
next
when I get
investment.
the full check, that goes into the next investment.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's just how I look at it. And
Yeah.
you got to be money management minded like that.
and that
nowadays.
too. Like I think deposit is more important than anything else. Because like for me, like I've never had anybody like I've never
Bail
had
out
to
on you.
ask. Yeah,
Yeah.
but out of all my like from the '90s to now, right? I've only had one cancellation,
All right.
and guess what? Who canceled on me? I mean, you wouldn't think because
Your sister, your brother.
So the one that canceled on me is one of the churches.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm already doing it like you know what I mean? Like
Already almost pro bono.
yeah, like whatever. Like you don't have to give me anything.
Charity.
Just pay me for gas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just whatever. But at the same time, like I said, I'll have to take off work. You know what I mean? I already got it off. So when you take off work, you know what I mean? Like you're not making. I mean, I'm still making the money because I have PTO. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like, dude, I already like, you know what I mean? Like I got everything planned. They canceled like last minute. Like I got everything loaded up.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like so. I was like,
yeah.
Like you didn't know a day ago, or you didn't know
No.
8 hours ago, you
Yeah.
didn't know 12, 4, 24,
and then
36,
this
anything?
one happened back like in 2009, right? So I was like, so from that point on, I said, you know what? I don't care who it is. I'm just gonna ask a minimum $100 deposit.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, it could be a friend or buddy. $100.
It has to be serious enough for him to commit.
Yes, it's
yeah.
a commitment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like I told him, say that's why I said minimum is $100.
Yeah.
So at least you get something from it. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just
Well,
to
that
me.
and it's cancellation fee and everything else is included. That's,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're taking someone's time.
No
And
reimbursement.
you're putting your time in too, though. If you think about
Oh,
it,
no.
Exactly.
You're keeping it no matter what.
Not no matter what. If it's some legit shit, if somebody just died from cancer or something,
cool.
hey,
So,
hey, take your money, go take care of your family. You know, do what you need to do.
Reschedule.
Yeah.
Like, but we'll do it. Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on your contract, like me, I have a contract that I pretty
Yep.
much copy from online. So mine is like if they cancel within the 10 days, they don't have to pay the full amount.
Mine's 30.
30?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I got to take it off work.
Yeah, we got to take it off work, and we're taking a day that day could have went to another
True.
party that was going to pay, and now I have lost that entire day's worth of money. And like I said, if wedding season is 6 months, 3 in the first half, 3 in the last half, 6 months times 4 is 24. You have 24 days, Fridays and Saturdays, or Saturdays and Sundays to make your money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, our deposit's pretty steep. Like our deposit will be like 300 or 500. Like hey, if you want me, I'm still gonna make $500 that day if you cancel on me and you pull some stupid shit. I'm still getting $500, which is pretty good days worth of money. You know, So you have to set that, your highs, and you have to set your lows, and then that's what I base my deposits off of, is what I want to make on a day.
Yeah.
How much do you make a day at your normal job. Okay, if it's $20 an hour, 8 hours, you make $160. Well, my deposit's going to be minimum of $160 because I'm going to get paid for my day of work.
That's literally that's pretty much how I look at it too.
Yeah.
Just in case anything happens, I still made the same amount of money I would have made if I went to Chewy's.
Correct.
And at the end of the day, if all else fails, we're good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Back at the crib, we're good.
Yeah.
So like I said, for me, I give 10 days because, like I said, most of them I know.
And it's it's family and friends.
It's word of mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like I do quite a bit of gigs each year, but it's all like from the friends I've done. You know, like they're like recommendations.
I have never solicited a DJ gig from anybody. I've never solicited. I have a career, right? I have a job. Yeah. DJing I do for fun. I love it. I love music and I love doing it, and that's why I do it. Yeah. I have a career. I have a job. We work for the same company.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, man.
I forgot you guys talked about that.
I didn't know, but I was like, man, small world, man. Like,
yeah, we work for the same company, and I have never solicited a job. All the jobs that I've gotten, any wedding, any party, any something, has come off of social media and or friends and family and people that I have actually DJ'd for prior, speaking your name out and everything else. Mine's completely all organic. I don't approach anybody. I don't even like getting on social media when they say, "Oh, looking for a DJ for a wedding." I'm like,
I'm the same way.
I don't.
You go hit me up. That's it. But I'm not gonna reach out to you.
Yeah,
I will, because even if you do, the communication that has to be had when you book the gig is gonna be organic.
Yeah,
because I don't have a company where I can send you some blank ass fucking message that says so and so go to this site.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, look, I'm open that day. If you have any questions, DM me.
Yep.
And if you DM me and we talk it up and we can work it out, it was built organically.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at the end of the day, that's me. It's like I'm not on there hunting, but I am in there.
Yeah.
And
if someone tags you, you're gonna reply.
But if somebody tags me, I expect that they know that person, right? Mm-hmm. I expect that there's a relationship there and they can vouch for that person and things like that. Kind of what you're talking about, Jules, is I don't attach my name to something I can't count on somebody for. Like if I'm a DJ and I'm booked next weekend and I have a couple people ask me for gigs that I know, I will match them up with a DJ. If you hit me up and I don't know you and you want a DJ, I'll still give your information out to somebody, but I'm not, my name is not attached to it. I'm going to let Dante know I don't know this person. I know nothing about it, but they hit me up and they wanted me for a gig and I can't do it. Organically talk to them and figure out if it's a fit for you or not. Right.
That's pretty much what it is if it's a fit.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable in that place because we already know weddings are nerve-wracking period, so it's a lot to handle.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
And it's a feeling though too. I won't reply on all of them. Like, I'm not a stalker.
You could kind of read into some things.
No, I'm going in and I'm looking.
Yeah.
And I want to look and see, one, do we have any friends that we know?
In
your
common.
Top 8, bro, is there any people I know in this 6?
Yeah.
2, if I get a look and from the first look I'm like, that's not me, or that's not my vibe, or I won't even reply back. I just act like I never read it.
Mm-hmm. I hate to say this, man, because I don't really get into this kind of stuff, but if I see a bunch of politics, religion, a whole bunch of just divisive stuff that they've been posting or liking or commenting on or stuff like that, I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole either, man. I don't want nothing to do with it because I kind of have a feeling I know who you are. I've gathered kind of who I think you are based off of your social media.
Sometimes those are the people who are trying to low cut.
Oh
yeah.
Can you do it? Yeah, you do the homie deal. It's like, you want to pay extra for everything else, but not the DJ. Okay, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, but I had that happen to me like last month actually, because they hit me up. So I said, okay, I'll do it, but we never talk about the price. So I saw their flyer because the flyer was already done, right? And they got different vendors. Okay, this one they paid this much, and then when we start to talk about the price, they said, "Oh, how much do we need to pay?" Or just pretty much close to what you paid me last time. I said, "Well, my daughter kind of don't have that money.
She don't have that budget. Yeah.
And then I wonder if you could do it for this much. I said, like, no, I can't, because I can't do it. So I make.
It has to make sense to me.
I have to make more if I just stay at work. I gotta call out.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? I gotta call out. But they didn't know that I was off work. You know what I mean? But I said I gotta call out. But if I do this one right here, it's not worth my time.
Yeah.
It's really not worth my time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't tell her. I'd be like, you got all these vendors. I know you're paying them more than you're paying me.
So, yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, we're the life of the party, and you're trying to undercut me. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
it depends on the situation, because me and G was talking earlier, and just about his process and where he's at right now in his business and what he's doing, like, and why he's doing what he's doing. Right? You're taking the necessary steps to build something, right?
Yeah.
So if you're doing it, and in your mind is some type of charity or some type of donation, or you're giving back in hopes of the retainment of something in the future, or gaining something from that, then it makes sense. But
vision.
You're also on a point where you don't need it.
Yeah,
you have a cool job.
Yeah.
Me, I'm in a point where I'm not trying to get out of my job. Like, I don't need to leave Chewy's. I'm secure in my job. But bro, I want to be where Denny's at.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to go find another career or be a GM of some store and move down. No, I want to be a full-time DJ, and that's wedding. That's
club,
corporate,
everything.
I mean,
you have to get into it.
Dancing, like, if that's what it takes us to want to be. But if you're not looking at it like from that lens, well, then of course you can just push away gigs. Or of course you can say, now there's a minimum I would do a gig for, and I'm going to say, like, yo, know your worth. But there's nothing that's to me that's, oh, you're too good for this. I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm never too good. So what I do is, like, I know them, and it's a birthday party. It's a 30th birthday party.
Oh, that was fun.
And me, I know it would have been fun. Like, me, like, I've done so many, like I've given, like, me, honestly, you don't have to pay me. Honestly, you don't have to pay me, but we have to get paid, right?
Yeah.
I love what I'm doing. Like, that's why I come out of Chewy's. I come out of all these, different venues. I don't get paid for it.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're out there for the love of DJing.
Yeah, for the love of DJing, love of music. And I'm there. But this is a 30th birthday party, and I know you guys got the money, and you're trying to undercut me. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, well,
you have money for everybody else.
Maybe next time. You know what I mean? Like I said, I made it. I already took the day off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I already switched my days.
So you're going to have to make some money.
Yeah. So, but I mean, because we all do, we all have that account that's always there for us, like, right? You have like a gig, like every year you have
something solid, something that's solid. Always going to be there.
Like that kind of pays for it. And then I said, I don't look at it as my.
So you're looking forward to that, like you have like there's like 2 or 3 gigs a year that you get to look forward to doing.
Like me, I would have done it if it was just worded differently, because the way she worded is kind of like make me like, you've done it for me before this way, and then we have all these vendors. We kind of put our money there. That's when I said,
that was your mistake.
Yeah, I was like, okay, all right, okay. You know what I mean? Like, man. So you'd rather pay them and pay me. Like
the entertainment. Like, honestly, like the food, they're gonna eat, but
what's gonna keep them there? You can only eat so much.
Mm-hmm.
This goes back to what he was saying. There is no if the DJ world shut down. Look how much stuff shuts down.
Oh, yeah.
There's no wedding. I mean, you can have a wedding, but what would it really be?
You might as well just go to the courthouse.
No clubs.
Yeah.
No
parties.
No radio.
That's why I figure, do we get the respect sometimes that we deserve? I mean, sometimes it doesn't feel like that. You know what I mean?
Or with the soundtrack to people's lives.
Oof.
Pretty much.
The soundtrack to people's lives.
At least their night that they had going on. So, you know what I mean?
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up, man. We're going to close out D. Yeah, we got Dynamite, we got D Cross, we got Jules, we got Queen B.
It's DJ. Right? It's DJ.
Everybody loves
2 D's and a J.
Oh, there you go, man.
DJ, man.
D and J, man. We got it.
DJ.
Hey, let us know what you got going on, where you're going to be. We know Dynamite, man, has been rocking Aura, right, brother?
Rocking Aura, and Thursdays, McMurphy's.
Are you? Nice. I was just there yesterday, man. I'm going to have to swing in.
They wanted me to come. I was tired.
I'm going to have to swing in on you. You said Thursdays?
I got to get my seat. Yeah, I'm there.
I'm going to swing by Thursday, man. I'm gonna swing by Thursday. I've been trying to get out, kind of like Jules, man. I've been trying to get out and support. You know, I don't even go there to play, man. I don't even go to drop a set. I get nervous anyways. I don't really like dropping sets in front of y'all. You know, I'll go drop a set in front of a wedding, you know, and 300, 400, 500 people I don't know, but I don't want to play in front of any of you.
It's like
I still get nervous, bro.
It's different because you get critiqued more because
It's your family.
DJs.
It's just like your family. Yeah.
And we're gonna give each other a ration of shit, man. We're gonna fuck with each other. We're gonna talk shit to each other,
which is good. So that's why I come out of Chewy's every Thursday. It's more like that's why we were called, I guess, just domestic DJs, because we're like show up in there and just play our tunes, you know, like whatever vibe.
Hey, that's iron sharpening iron out there, man.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it.
It never used to be that way. Now it's
yeah,
started to.
now
we're finally getting together.
most of the DJs don't like to share the spot, right?
Yeah.
Most of the DJs,
but we had at least 11 of us out there that didn't care.
But everybody got to play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Everybody got to play.
A kid came out from the coast, even. I don't remember his name, but I think.
Oh yeah.
The tattoos,
yeah. Pops brought him out from the coast, man.
Bro,
he did his thing.
Bro, sick.
Yeah,
he did. He did.
I know they added me on Instagram, and I'm gonna have to apologize to him now. I don't remember. But the kid was sick, man. I loved it.
Yeah, he did.
I loved it.
Good. He did good.
Yeah. So Dynamite Thursdays McMurphy's.
Friday, Saturday,
Aura. All right. D Crofts.
I mean, it's wedding season right now, so every Saturday I'm locked into a wedding.
Yep.
I just came back from Eagle Mountain. That was cool. What else I got going this month? I got some birthday parties going or whatnot, but y'all can't pull up to them.
And Chewy's Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Nah, but I never really get to mix.
You don't get to because you're working.
It's either I'm at work or I'm not at work, and if I'm not at work,
you don't want to be at work.
Your boy's not coming.
Yeah.
So I think the next time I'll be at Chewy's on June 5th, and I'll be with a band called Funkalotopus. They're super dope. It's a super dope vibe. The singer's off the chain. I mix for an hour first. And then in between their set, I mix for an hour after.
All
so
right.
if you want to come up, pull up.
We'll come out, man. We'll come out and support.
I mean? So other than that, man, I'm pretty much locked in the gigs you guys can't show up to, but I appreciate the love.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Jules, you got anything coming up, man?
Yeah, I got some coming up. But again, just want to plug every Tuesdays and Fridays, I'm on the groove.
Yeah.
99.3. It's from 9 to 10.
All right.
Both days. And Thursdays, I'm always there at Chewy's.
Yeah.
And then, I got gigs coming up. I can't say the day because I'm going to be, because I'm working.
I'm calling out that day.
In the next 2 weeks, I got a big, because, Filipinos are big with 18th birthdays. I don't know if you guys done 18th birthdays. So 18th birthday, we call it a debut.
A debut.
It's called, or you can say debut.
Debut. Okay.
Okay, so those are quinceañeras.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, there's quinceañeras 15, there's sweet 16s, right?
Yeah.
Filipinos are 18. So
right.
Probably in town, I probably do most of them. So I do that at least 10 in a year. And it's
really?
It's bigger than the wedding.
And this is in the Filipino community.
No, it's just in general. No,
18. So a lot of cultures do an 18th, a big 18th.
Or Filipinos only.
Okay. Yeah.
It's 18 because that's when they're officially an adult. They're leaving their home.
Getting kicked out the nest.
Or they're staying. Their parents, they're buying them a car. So
they get a job.
They make him choose because, do you want a car or something that you like, or you want to throw a party?
Oh, okay.
Like 60%, 70%, they choose a party.
Oh, really?
So there's a lot of 18th birthdays here.
All right.
A lot. There's plenty. It's just happened to be I'm Filipino, and then I get most of them because if you do one, their friends. There's 18 of them.
Yeah.
All of them are gonna want it.
They're gonna need it too, and then the 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds that you're affecting throughout that. Yeah.
So if you did, let's say, 18, have a 10-year, in 8 years you still be doing this, right?
Yep.
It'd be like, I think so.
Yeah.
So I have 2 of those coming up next month. Oh.
All right. Hey, nobody knows where you work, man. You're good, brother. I'm not going to snitch you out that far, man. I'm gonna give you a hard time about having to call out, but man, I'm not going to completely put you on blast, man.
What's good about our job right now? When you call out, you don't have to talk to anybody. We just text.
You text in.
I can't make it tonight, and I go, all right, hope you feel better, or we'll see whatever.
See you tomorrow or in 2 days or whenever.
So we don't get to like we don't really have to make an excuse. It's just straightforward. Like, I can't make it to work tonight.
Yep.
Sorry for the late notice, and then boom. All right. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have a pretty good company we work for, man. Works out pretty good. Well, I appreciate you guys coming out, man. I love you guys. Always love here. You guys are always welcome here. This is always home. Whether we DJ, whether we sit here, whether we watch a movie, whether we just shoot the shit, man. I appreciate it, and we'll close it out with that, man. Love y'all.
Bye.
Yeah. Peace.